Ultima Underworld, the Stygian Abyss. My notes. I need to grab my notes. Gonna keep going. We're starting on level 2. It's gonna be a long game. We were in the mines. We have to find a monster in the mines. Might have to break my way through it because of a cave-in that they pulled on purpose to keep the monster at bay. I guess that's fine. Do let me know if the volume is too jacked, because I tried to fix it, but OBS just refuses to understand the audio levels in here. Something the MT32 audio is doing is just messing up the meters. It looks like it's really loud when it isn't. But yeah, let me know if it is too loud or too low, whichever way. I didn't remember that. Okay, so that thing had a powerful undertow. We got grabbed in there before. By the way, Sunfall, I did see your messages regarding the patch and everything. If it doesn't fix the issues, then I don't think I am interested. Like, sure, quality of life. Yeah, we're going to be playing this on my own probably, but on the stream I want to keep it like original. The quick keyboard guide. I did look through the manual and I couldn't find it. My copy of GOG doesn't have the keyboard shortcuts. The manual, at least. And I saw your messages. I was already live when I saw them. But I'll see if I can find the reference card later. Okay, so we have the undertow. We have the rest of the mine to explore. And I want to keep looking down. And yeah, one of the things on the patch interested me, like when you touch a wall, it does this thing. And that's horrendous, especially when you're trying to fight. It's a separate download thing, reference cards. That's strange because... Let me remove the spell from here. Because... I'm checking very quickly here. Okay, GOG. Installed games. Ultima Underworld. I'm not playing it through GOG, but I do have my copy here. Extras. Right, when I go to additional executables, it has a graphic mode setup, which I have no idea what it is for, it's not from the game, and the manual. But if I go to extras, it does have reference cards separately that I can download probably. If I click here, is it downloading? If I show the folder, downloads, quick reference card. Oh, there is a quick reference card here. If I pull it up here, I can't do much while streaming shit angle. Okay, the reference card is here. If I open it here, oh. Okay, let's briefly go here. Let's take a brief look at the reference card, see if there's anything interesting in here. Let me pull it up. Pull this down, pull this up. Let's see what's in the reference card. Yeah, it's not the default manual, that's why I didn't see it before. Beginning play, main menu, create character, acknowledgements. Power gem. I think I figured out all of this. I just realized that, of course, the weapon is in the different hand because we're left-handed. I thought like obviously it matters like here where it goes equipped. I didn't realize that, of course, it changes here as well. Okay, so this we had before. Movement, jumping. Press the right mouse button while left the mouse is down. In fight mode, press J or Shift J. Also, you can jump during fights. Right, flying. Healing. To regain, you must eat and sleep or cast healing magic. To regain vitality and mana, you must sleep. We have a bad roll. Mana runestones, casting spells. Oh, this is a better reference card for the spells because it's in a single page for me to keep to the side. Combat, bash, sword, trust, slash, trust. Right, so bash above, slash in the middle, thrust in the bottom. Bartering, giving and getting items, repairing. Place it in the barter area before select the option requesting the repair. To repair it yourself, you use an anvil. Keyboard controls. Menus, okay. I was looking at page up, page down, that's for the menus. Easy move. I think I saw something about easy movement, but I ignored it because it didn't look like it was relevant. Standing long jump. Oh. I'm gonna test it in the game on the side here very briefly. Shift J. Oh, that is a little bit easier to control, yes. It is what I'm doing, but it's automated. Combat mode keys, interesting. Oh, track skill on F9. I'm probably gonna ignore it. Oh, we have F2 to F6 for those icons. That's making it easier, probably. Control S to save, I can do that. Okay, okay. Let's see if I can remember some of this stuff. I'm gonna hide this. Let's see if I can resize this window so I can keep the spells visible. This is really small. Okay, but I can use the spells like this, yes. So I can pull my stats back up. Adjusting here the window. Okay, fine, fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Unpause the game. Unpause the timer. Modding? No, I'm not modding. I found the reference card for the game that came with GOG and I didn't know about it. And the standing jump is like this. If I'm here and I press Shift J, it does that. If I press Ctrl S, it does offer to save instantly. That's good. And like F2, F3, F4, F5, F6. Yeah, that will make things a bit easier and faster. Anything else? Not right now. I'm gonna have light prepared. Now, as far as the map goes, I'm gonna type river here because I might want to explore up the river and then the undertow. And I'll probably finish exploring the mine first. Trying to keep it managed. But I'm not modding. Like, if it fixed the issue with items disappearing, I might consider it. Otherwise, it's just changing the game to make it easier, but we want the jank with it. Like, make it like a legit experience. And honestly, it's fine. Like, I've had a lot worse. And I'm going here. Nope, nope, nope. Deleting a single letter. I can't do single letters. It's a lot worse to delete. You have to hit precisely on the letter. Shit, I did not realize that. Hello there, Jankito. Yes, welcoming. So this goes over the river again. So there's probably nothing in that bit, but I'm probably gonna explore it later anyway. These maps, they are very dense. And not as in dumb. I wonder if you can delete a text that is just spaces. But I don't know how to even test it because it would be invisible anyway. Okay, here is nothing. Oh! Oh! I had not seen that. Okay, we have some gold, 10 gold. We have a serviceable cudgel. I'm gonna carry it for now. We have some debris. Of course, debris, not debris. Reds and shit, no more. Yeah. He was very brave. Like, I commend his braveness. Wait, we did go on this passage. Can you believe freaking GOG decided to tell me a game is on sale and the message won't go away until I click on it? As if by saying, no, it's still on sale. Man, I hate that these launchers are so freaking full of ads, man. That top shelf on Steam, the what's new category, which is just advertisement upon advertisement of dumb crap, man, I hate that shit. I literally mod my Steam client manually to delete it. That's how much I hate it. Okay, yeah, I pressed Shift J a bunch of times until it jumped up. Which game? That's the thing about ads, I didn't register. I filtered, my brain filters ads. I don't know which game it was. This map, like, it's not like Shin Megami Tensei. Shin Megami Tensei is different because the maps in Shin Megami Tensei are dense because they tend to use every single tile, but you see a lot of like, okay, there's like an empty room here. The only reason it's there is so the map is not empty on that spot. This is different. This is densely packed, well used with variety. Like this is difficult densening of map. The way Shin Megami Tensei does it, which is the way Might and Magic does it, is perfectly fine, but it doesn't feel as good as this. I like all the broken, jagged edges in here. Standard of the Mountain Folk. Is this openable? Friendly mountain man named Shaq. Oh yes, to Shaq. I think I saw something here that, yeah. Southern Passage, it said to Shaq. So, Shaq. Wait, is it written like that? Of course not. Wrong Shaq, everyone. Sorry. Shaq the Mountain Man. Shaq is about to be our new best buddy. We'll see about that. It belongs to him. Okay, we can repair shit here. Excellent mace belongs to the guy. Anvil belongs to the guy. Everything here belongs to someone. Now I could have him repair shit, but I don't know if he charges me for it. Our urn belongs to him. Let me save. Let me see if I can try to repair it myself, see what happens. Will you make... It will be very different. Make an attempt? Yes. Oh, nice. I never saw this before. I damaged the axe. Did I learn anything? Hang on. Can I like grab this that I don't really care about and keep trying to repair it so I can learn about it? Can I learn? Actually, I don't know if you can learn or if you can just no effect. You think it will be possible? Partially repaired. The X is still very difficult, so I'm probably damaging it anyway. Yeah. Nope, nope, I wanted to look at it. Badly worn. Okay. I'm gonna restore. I would like to repair my own shit, but I don't have the skill for it. It's probably at 0, right? Repair. Repair. Yeah, unless I get a mantra for repairing specifically up, it's going to stay at 0, so... I assume this guy has an Evo, I assume he repairs shit, so let's see. Greetings to ye, I'm Shack of the Mountain Folk, and may I do for ye? I have need of thy skills. If it is smithing you need, you have come to the right man, but my services are nigh cheap. Can you pay? No, I cannot. Well, I'm sorry, you seem like a nice enough lad. Why don't you go out and kill something and take its hoard? I could, but would not be right. Ah, I suppose you're right. Perhaps I might be able to find some valuables lying somewhere. Would you like to trade items? Yes. Oh. Oh. Okay, I want these gloves. Let me see what kind of crap I can convince him to take for them. I would like to think I'm getting an excellent deal. Oh. I'm getting an excellent deal. Really? Okay, let me add something else. I'm getting an excellent deal. Ah, of course, it's the up. I'm messing it up. Never mind. Of course, I'm getting an excellent deal. I'm looking at it wrong. Yeah, I don't have most of my crap. Can I offer him booze? I'm getting a great deal. Compliment him on his respectable beard. I should. It's very respectable, yes. I do have these gems. I don't think they're used for anything, but they might. I could go back to my garbage dump. So far away, though. I mean, would he even accept this? No, I do not. I do not wish to bother any further. Yeah, I do want his shit, but I don't know if I want to pay for it. I mean, I probably do. Hang on, what if I dump these spikes? I'm gonna assume the spikes are not good for anything. And let me see, maybe I can give him some... I know. But it's mine. 5. What? 5. Enter. I'm getting a good deal. I do not like this deal. Even deal. I accept. Fine, but he didn't want the booze? He didn't want the booze, everyone. So, pull the booze back. Farewell. Very non-standard mountain man, yes. Excellent plate. Oh, it's plate, actually. Ah, this is the bold one himself. What may I do for you? Can you tell me what this is? Alright, what is it you want me to look at? Oh, this guy identifies items for you, maybe? Oh, here it is. That'll be 2 good pieces then. No, I don't have it now. Don't work for free. And that's because our lore is good. I don't know if it's gonna give me anything that I can't figure out myself. Can't tell me of Cabrera's talismans, little enough most, but I can, well, that 2 of them were smith work. Sword and a shield. Hang on. Check repairs and identifies. But it's a closed economy game, I think. So I'll run out of gold if I'm not careful. Cabiran talisman sword. Cabiran? Is it Cabirus? Shield. Tell me of his sword. Aye, now there was a weapon. Willful, they say, but potent beyond mortal blades. It had a sense of fair play, did Caliburn. 'Twasn't for naught they called it the Sword of Justice. It was forged by the great Flamebeard himself. Would there be anything else then? Caliburn. Caliburn. Sword of Justice. Flamebeard. Do you know where it is? No, I do not. Broke into 2 pieces, or it was, but where they are I cannot tell. Like to trade items. Broken into 2 pieces. Yeah, then he's like, yeah, no, I don't want to trade. Sword of Justice, I'm confused to the Mace of Injustice. Yes. Oh, he has the entire thing here. Oh, he's trying to sell me this shit back. Yeah, no thanks. This is worn chain boots. This is excellent chain boots. This is an excellent mail shirt. So I want this. Unblemished red gem. I'm getting an excellent deal. Oh, so that thing is not even that good. Unblemished rubies. Excellent deal. Really? Very good deal. So the gems are not that good overall. Now, Resilient Sphere is not a gem. I might want to keep this. What are these gems are like? No, this is called Unblemished, and it stacks. You have 2, so this is just available, and this is also unblemished, so it's the same as this. If this was important and unique, it wouldn't be stackable. That's my reasoning. I do not like this deal. Very well. I'll also give you 3 gold pieces. You do not like it, okay. 3 more good pieces. I have something messed up on my desktop. Here we go. Even deal. He wants better than even. Asshole. You asshole. Even deal still? Well, at least he's not giving up on me, even though I keep making offers he doesn't like. Poor deal. And he doesn't want it. Okay, hang on. This is excellent chain boots. This is badly worn chain boots. I think it's cheaper to repair this. So I'm gonna try getting these two. Now if I do this, very good deal. I'm gonna put more stuff here. Very good deal. Make this offer. Even deal. Do you take me for a fool? What? It's an even deal, you asshole. Yeah, new best friend. Press X to doubt. Poor deal. He offers more than trade. He charges for everything. Like, I don't have that kind of cash lying around. It's a closed economy game. I can't farm. If I could farm, fine, but... Yeah, take all my gold, would you? I don't know if I'm gonna accept this. Very bad deal. Yeah, tell me about it. I said farewell and he's gonna drop the shit on the ground. Okay, it didn't all disappear at least. I mean, we do look pretty cool, but... Can still help me to repair broken items. No substitute for practice, I've heard. Tell the mantra loan. Okay, loan for repair. Okay, I'm not spending money repairing with him. I'm gonna spend skill points repairing my own stuff. I would like to use skill points to get bartering skills as well. Tell me of the shield. The Shield of Valor, you were named. I mean, it's supposed to be like the virtues, so it's the sword is for justice, the shield is for valor. Gonna get all 8 virtues here. It was black thorns once. So I've heard it tell, but it were one of those things easier to set aside than to take up again. He left it when he went to become the conscience for all the world. Ah. But they were a mess. But there are else I can do for you. Do you know where the shield is now? Ah, didn't can that out. Didn't can that at all. If you should see it, let me know. Is this it? That's no Shield of Valor, I see. Is this it? No. Shaq's nose is huge. It's glorious. He reminds me of Rig. Like if, yeah, an older Rig. Hello there, Kibitz. Welcoming, my friend. Okay, if this is not it, then I have not found it. Don't give up hope. If 'twere made, 'twill be found. Now, is there anything else? No, but I thank thee for thy help. Get wrecked, Rig. But would you like to trade items? Yes. Yes, my gold. Give me my gold back. I didn't mean that as an offense to Rig. This Shaq looks awesome. Yeah, looks pretty decent. I wonder if this crown is... I don't wish to bother any further. Only teasing. Yeah, I know. I don't know if that was a good deal, guys. But yeah, if I can keep this shit repaired, then it should be fine. What happens if I saved? Three gold pieces. I don't have... You took all my money. Can provide an opinion. You don't know if I want it. Probably not, right? I'm gonna find better shit. Yeah, screw it. Screw it. Let me do all the conversation here in case it triggers anything. Information, talisman, sword. Know where the sword lies. No trading. Yes, Jinkito. And he does give me the mantra to learn to repair. And I want to do that instead so I can save my money. I want to finish the game with a hoard of gold. That's it. I do want to trade, but I need to improve bartering. We're getting very bad deals. Cabra's Talisman's shield. Do you know where it is? I will indeed. No. And the mantra. Help me to repair lawn. And no, thank you. No. Check repairs and identifies. Shield? Talisman? Maybe. Alright. I can't grab anything here. It all belongs to him. I probably don't want to piss him off. Here, check the mountain man. Don't check the mountain man. That's just his name. I was gonna do something. I was gonna do something to about Shaq, and I forgot about it. Can talk a bit about the worth of skills versus character abilities. Those are technically mechanical spoilers. I think I'm fine as is. Like, I am gonna be investing more in these. Attack, defense, and X specifically. Mana, lore, and casting. And these, like, I don't care. Like, traps, run over the trap, searching, tracking, whatever, sneaking. But repair and appraise and charm. I think it's charm that, let me check the manual. Charm, increase the chance of obtaining a good deal when bartering. And appraising aids in correctly related deal offered you in barter. The rest, like, whatever, I'm gonna focus on combat stuff. Like, maybe, you know, I don't want to be, like, in a situation where my skills are shit because of that. There is a limit to, like, how many skills you get in the game. How many skill points, how many level ups you get. So I have to be mindful of that. It does say so in the manual. Which is not a thing I'm a huge fan of. I prefer to have, like, okay, you can... If you're patient, you can just max out everything. Wait, was this? Yeah, no, this is fine. So you were offering advice, very unlikely to make the game unwinnable. Right, right. So yeah. If there was a good chance of me making it unwinnable, then yes, I would worry. I think that if I did, like, go full hard on utility skills like that, neglecting combat skills, it might get to a point where I have to kill an enemy that I can barely damage. But that's not going to be the case. Unstable mine is ahead. Unstable. Only way to make the game unwinnable. Yeah. Which shouldn't happen, but, you know, it's an old game. It's fine. Which is why, like, if I made a game like this back then or nowadays, doesn't really matter. I would be extra careful to, like... I would default to make it so, like, it's not a closed economy and you can farm forever experience on levels. For two reasons. One, some people will want it. Like, there's no reason. Like, if you want to spend all the time in the world... Oh, I got back to Houston by accident. Houston is all the way down. What the fuck? Houston is a bit lost. But I would make it first because some people would prefer it that way. There's no reason not to, you know, if you want to spend hours upon hours of farming just to get a little bit stronger, knock yourself out. But also because it's like an easy way to have like a warranty in there. Oh, I made the game a little bit too hard on this part. It's fine, just the player can farm a bunch and get past my design mistake. I am going back because I don't know if because the map doesn't look open here. It might be just the shading, but I want to make sure. Technically, it actually isn't a closed economy. They might start encountering too many items on the map, inventory bug. Yeah, I'm gonna be... This is the kind of game that, like, when a game does too much stuff differently like this, I try to understand how the devs want me to play it and I try to stick to it. For a number of reasons. There are plenty of games like that. Like, it's fun if you want to explore and break the game, and that can be enjoyable, but not if you want to, like, beat the game on a single attempt. Because my patience for, like, replaying a game from scratch so I can actually beat it because of some problem. That's very low. That's one of the reasons I don't like roguelikes. Like, technically I could have possibly beaten Father World, but I had to replay it from the start, and no, thank you. Not for me. You don't mind like having to work within constraints. I do enjoy that as well. I do like when the constraints are well outlined. I like when they're flexible, but the game makes it clear how flexible it wants them to be. Like, some modern games can make the constraints like fly out the window under the right circumstances in ways there can be very satisfying. Okay, that thing fell down. Okay, this is just the river. I can't just jump over this, right? Or does this literally block me? Wait, let me try the magic jump. Oh, it does block you in. Interesting. Okay, it looks like I could walk over it, but sure. Okay, if I go south, I would clear that part of the map. I might do that. One of the most shocking things about this game is that it's playable at all. So much shit for the first time could have been an absolute fucking train wreck. I absolutely fucking agree with that. Like, I think you have encapsulated how I've always felt about this game quite well. Yeah, somehow it's actually a really solid experience. Yes, and it's extremely satisfying to see a game do this well. Because we have all seen games that tried like not even half the stuff this one did and messed it all up. Because it was a little bit too far out of their comfort zone. Okay, is this Undertow as well? Probably not, it doesn't have a warning sign. I know this is fine. Let me erase this, and there is a slight passage going north. Descend to Under Mountain. I don't know what that is, but from your smiley face, I'm gonna guess I'm not playing that game. You know what? Oh shit. It's a lurker, and it's not mellow. Excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me. I have been called upon to be elsewhere. I got skills. This should be easier. Slightly at least. You know what game I am curious to play on stream, but I'm not brave enough to? It's that. I think it's called... It's unrelated to Lord of the Rings, but it has Mordor in the name. And it's like a Windows 3.1 roguelike. It's fascinating to look at. And I think it's actually still being sold. You can still buy it. And that game looks fascinating. And also, okay, yeah, this is a lot better. Yes. Okay, grab it. Open it, it's empty. It's just a box. Oh boy, you got a box. Yes, that one, Jankito, thank you. Oh, yeah, we can either go up here or we can go into the Undertow. There's still a passage here, though. I might take the undertow and see where it takes me. This will lead me to the north of the mines. And the monster. Most likely. Note map, you're welcome, Amos Fate. How are you doing, my friend? By the way, I don't know why I'm thinking of this right now. I guess I'm a bit hungry. I did mention that I wanted to try eating a raw onion. Just take a bite out of it. And I mentioned that I also wanted to try eating a roasted coffee bean. Just out of curiosity. And I did both of those things. Here are my findings. The onion was really good, but it was like it really sting. Like it felt like it was almost spicy. But it was good. Like it was almost sweet, actually. I didn't mind it. I could snack on that, I think. Was it transformative? Onions do... Yeah, it does have a bite. I could snack on that. I don't think I would mind. Now the coffee... Let me go up here because this might damage me, I don't know. The coffee bean was disappointing. Like it was very light. It didn't quite taste like coffee. There is a reason you extract it with hot water to make actual coffee, because it doesn't taste like coffee. It's very mild. I thought it was gonna be bitter. It wasn't. It was just... You know, there's a little hint. It wasn't like unpleasant, but it was kind of a little almost bland. So yeah, Georgia Constanza didn't mind eating a raw onion until he was told it was a raw onion. But yeah, those are my findings, if anyone here is curious. Like, I do add onions to everything, I do like it, and it has a lot of bite that disappears when you do anything with it to put it in food. Like just warming it up. Like if I put like raw onions on a pizza, once it bakes, the bite is gone. Like the bite from a raw onion is not there in any other way you eat it. Not all sharp, but really sweet. Chocolate covered coffee bean. I've heard of those. But then you're eating chocolate, then like, might as well just eat chocolate. But yeah, that's the thing, like, it was a bit bland, so between, say, coffee beans and peanuts, I'd rather eat peanuts, they're tastier. You over-onion the dish while dating someone. Every time we cook catfish, you wanted to leave them out. People can be very weird about onions, and I respect that. People have different tastes. Honestly, I've made recently like an omelette that was like onions with a bit of egg in it, basically. I don't think I can have too much onions. Just like olives. There is an olive cheese. For those of you who don't remember, cheese is like a white hamburger. It's basically just onions and... No, not onions, olives. Onions and like a beef patty in there somewhere. And it's glorious. Chocolate covered coffee beans are fine. Mostly they taste like chocolate. Right, because the coffee beans are very mild, surprisingly. Have a higher onion tolerance, sometimes just overdo on none of it for another 2 weeks or very light. Yeah, like things I really like a lot of are onions, garlic, and olives. I keep trying to get into mushrooms. Slightly worn wand, interesting. We don't have like a culture for mushrooms in Brazil. So like they're a little bit annoying to find and they're a little bit expensive. And I've tried it once or twice and I was never into it. I want to give it another shot. At least one more. You can eat infinite amounts of onions and garlic. Yeah, me too. Okay, I assume this is gonna keep going. I assume we're not gonna be stuck here forever. Yeah, okay. Level 3. Yeah, onions and bell peppers. The dank, malodorous stench of this underground swamp invades your revolted nostrils. You recoil from the wave of fetid odor. It stinks! Okay, I get it. Shit, there's a lot of enemies. Hang on. Oh, I see runes. I see runes. Man, look at that transition here with the slope from the water. That's so fancy. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Okay, this is going better. Yeah, the skills did help. There we go. Yeah, that's going a lot better. Or grilled Mediterranean grilled mushrooms, high above any other you've had. Marinated, then roasted. I want to try like getting some shiitake and like just put some olive oil and fry it a little bit and then put it on a pizza or something. See how that tastes. Alright, it looks like we have some good stuff here. I want to write down a note here. To level 3. I assume we're gonna find a way back here. From Undertow. Shiitake mushrooms. Yeah, it's very difficult to look at that name and not think of that. I mean, I don't have that problem when talking with people down here because, of course, shiitake is not a thing in Portuguese, but shiitake are fine, one of the less interesting of the mainstream ones. Gotta start somewhere. Like, all I know are, like, champignons, and those are boring as fuck. Sorry if you disagree. Ossica. Upon your shoulders does holding together the lizard folk alliance fall. Please do not fail me, Sir Cabbers. Sir Cabbers note. Ossica. Lizard Folk Alliance. I could... maybe I have to take this note to someone. They failed him. Yeah. Apparently. Badly worn dagger. Undamaged book. Ghastly one's broken half. Search for blade in southeast. Behind wall secrets are. Search for blade southeast. Behind secret wall. Okay, we got Sunkt. Which we are going to need, let me see. Stealth uses this. Strength and door uses this. Resist fire. Missile protection. Her. I don't see any spells that use this. Flame Wind uses this, but that's a very high advanced spell. I don't have still like detect monster. I do have a rune of warding. Maybe that's good. I don't have cure poison. Yeah. Okay, let's keep it like this for now. Light. Well, how is currently fed? Okay. Okay, so southeast. There's gonna be a secret wall. See if I can find that. But southeast is here. Let me finish opening up this. Wait, is this southeast? Is that place where I was that book saying specifically? Well, there is that platform over there. This is going. Hang on. I'll say that I'm not the biggest fan of the water. Oh, secret wall. It looks... No, it's just fucked up. It's nothing. Although if I try to use it, I can't. I'm trying to walk against it. Like if I like go here and press, cannot use that. Cannot use that, but here doesn't give me anything. Hello there, Necroing, welcoming my friend. Do any spells do anything for this? I don't think they do. Oh, there's a note there. Runes say, ask Shang Click about Crazy Wizard. A guy who licks chunks. It's a surprise I even saw that note. Oh, here, yeah, you see the grading. Playing heavy gear is causing your sanity because... consuming your sanity because of the crashes. Necromy, were you the one who mentioned using cooler control on Linux? Still trying to remember who did. Yeah, just wanted to report that, to my surprise and delight, it actually does support my coolers. Doesn't support all of the lightning, so if I were to use Linux, I would still need to boot into Windows just to turn off the goddamn LEDs. But I could now safely use Linux without my computer burning up. I'm surprised because the best alternative on Windows is called fan control. And it doesn't support all the coolers. Oh shit. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. No, the one that was linked to me, a cooler control, it does let me control the RGB as well. But some devices it doesn't detect. And OpenRGB doesn't detect those devices as well, if I'm not mistaken. So you need to keep Windows still just to turn off the LEDs. Now I need to be brave enough to actually install Linux. I've been dealing with Linux on and off since the late 90s and I'm still a coward when it comes to installing Linux on a computer. I swear I mustered all of my courage looking at the summary on an installation from a distro. I took a deep breath and I finally clicked install. And then it popped up, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "No." And then I reset the computer and I gave up. I need my bravery. I need because I'm positive I'm gonna fuck everything up and just not have a computer anymore. And that terrifies me, of course. Can use Windows to control the lights. If they have onboard memory, they should keep the config after reboot. Yeah, no, I do that. I think the only lights that don't remember are my RAM lights. Why does my RAM memory have lights? But those are supported on OpenRGB. I can turn off from that. But if like I turn off the computer and I unplug it from the wall or the power goes out, when it comes back that shit is on, so I have to boot into Windows to turn it off. You only like installing OSs on their own drive, so nothing else on the drive. Yeah, Musifate, I know. I can't afford another drive right now. I did make space on my drive already, and I did like prepare a setup where it freaking bad. What is that? Oh, it's a mellow. I didn't open the space, and the setup I'm intending on doing involves creating multiple EFI partitions, so I don't touch the one that has the Windows bootloader at all. The distro I'm using actually supports that. Like, here, use this space. And it asks about the EFI, and I've just created a new one, and it puts a new one in there. So I know it's not gonna mess up with Windows. I can use my BIOS shortcut key to select what to boot into. And if I don't press anything, it's going to boot into Windows. And if I delete the partitions, it's going to be fine. Like nothing ever happened. Like I did as much research as I could into it. It should be fine, but I'm still worried. Hello there, Crab Meats. Welcome, my friend. I'm getting a Senti RGB controller tomorrow since it supports 9 fans. Yeah, my controller supports 3 fans and 6 LEDs or something, but nothing supports the controller. Don't believe my fear at all. Also installing a USB stick. I mean, yeah, but then it's going to be slow. Installing Windows on external drive. Yeah, I know. I have a fast SSD. I want my operating systems on the SSD. Like, it's not fair. If I'm considering like maybe slowly moving from Windows to Linux, I can't compare Windows running on an SSD to Linux running on from a thumb drive. That's unfair. For obvious reasons. Use the USB stick as a test run. I mean, the USB stick is already... It already has its EFI partition. I'm doing a live boot from it. And I can select it from the BIOS thing. So, like, in a way, it's already working from the USB. Just with the live OS. Recommendation: install Linux, make sure it's a desktop environment that runs on X11. But I want modern, I want Wayland. I want KDE Plasma on Wayland. I don't want X11. I hate everyone hates X11. I've been suffering at the hands of X11 since the early 2000s. 86 box won't work on Wayland. Why is Linux like that? Why is everything regarding Linux always such a bullshit, man? I wanted to... My headphones were too low on Linux. I could barely hear it. You know why? Because it detects it as a line out, not as headphones. Okay, you know how I fixed that on Windows? I go on the sound drivers and I say, no, these are headphones, please. Or you plug it in and it asks, what did you plug in? Headphones, okay. On Linux, I had to use a thing called HDA Jack Retask, which hasn't been updated in 12 years. And it's part of ALSA tools. And it took me like hours to figure it out because I tried to install that and no one could give me a straight answer. No, it's a part of ALSA tools. You have to install ALSA tools. And I'm like, wait, but like my system is using Pulse. Isn't Pulse different from ALSA? And then it's using Pipewire as well. Isn't that yet another thing? Why is it using 3 different sound systems at the same time? And then I installed ALSA tools and actually it worked. I could retask the thing into headphones. But nothing makes sense. Why is Linux so aggravating? 86 box dev's fault. Vulkan 86 box won't open on Wayland. Linux. Every time I consider trying Linux, I run into like 500 roadblocks. Until I eventually give up. You think that's legit? Whatever you have, something's going to be a headache. Yeah, I know. And then I did my research. There's like open source replacement for like the Stream Deck software, which is obviously necessary. That one is upset. Why did I kill its pet lurker or something? Don't know if they fixed it. Yeah, me neither. Is that... What is this? A mist cloud. Is that a problem? There are more... Well, this is like a swamp, so it's... I'm getting way ahead of myself in here. I don't want to get lost, man. I didn't even finish level 2. Oh, this thing falls. It drops. Like, I don't know. In the end, I don't know if Linux is gonna give me anything I can't get from Windows. And that's not enough of a reason, but then you add all the annoyances on top of that. I might still try it because, you know, if I get confident enough with dual booting, finally, like it's there, I can like... play with it from time to time, get stuff working slowly. Like, most of the stuff that I need, I think, runs in there, except for some games, of course. And, like, HDR. And NVIDIA filters. I would have to get, like, something that works kind of like Reshade, maybe. I don't mean to sound negative. I'm talking about my... This is like coming from someone who legit wants to give it an honest shot. And it's still working through all the issues that come with it. Using GotchaOS was kind of plug and play, except I had to mainly configure second monitor using the terminal. I wouldn't want to use... That's a thing, and maybe that's on me, but... I don't like the idea of using a plug-and-play distro like that. Like, oh, here's a distro that is specialized for gaming, use this and don't bother with anything else. I don't trust that. It's going to end up like... I'm gonna have less grievances in general, but when I do have grievances, they're gonna be harder to fix. And as much as I would never ever in 100 years bother with Arch, because I have a life and I like to keep living it, I do gravitate towards Arch-based distros, which used to be Manjaro until they went bonkers. Now it's Endeavor OS, which is a dumb, shitty name. I'm sorry if you like it. I always type it wrong, searching for things. Endeavor OS, and then you type in your problem. And that's another thing with Linux, like you can't like type in Linux, my mouse is broken. No, it's... You have to be more specific. You have to be way more specific. That's your stance, mostly because the cable folded properly with the hardware and your sync master. Yeah. Fine. Should get to the point that it's your main, you don't know. Oh no, it's more software compatibility. I'd like to get more comfortable. Price status tax is a pretty interesting view on building your own Linux, if you want to really understand it. I don't. I want to land somewhere in the middle between, okay, here is plug and play distro, here is Arch. I want to land somewhere in the middle, leaning towards the do-it-yourself, but I don't want to get to the point where I have to really understand it. Oh, it's a problem with Wayland that I'm like, okay, tone it down a bit. I know that Wayland is supposed to replace X11, which is good because X11 is garbage. Okay, fine. Oh, it's a windowing system, like KDE, it's a window system. You can use GNOME, you can use XF whatever, XFCE. But then you start to getting, okay, here your system already has Pulse, ALSA, and something at Wire. Okay, that's way above my pay grade. Oh, do you want System D or do you want? Man, I don't want to even know what the differences are. Like, there's a limit on how much like I want to fiddle and how much I want to just use it. GotchaOS is Arch-based, interesting. All your troubleshoots on Linux have taken ridiculous numbers of hours. Yes, they have. Numbers mostly plug and play if you have an AMD GPU. You can have both Wayland and X11 installed together. Endeavor OS, I think, has both Wayland and X11 together by default, but I don't want to be like, oh, my keyboard is reasonable in X11, but it's broken in Wayland. No, I want a single setup. I think Endeavor OS has something like a Wayland to X11 bridge. The name suggests that it should make things work seamlessly if they don't support Wayland, but I don't know if that would be accurate or not. Now, wanting to invest a lot of time, not wanting plug and play is a bit at odds. I want somewhere in the middle. I want to invest a little bit of time, but not all of it. Yeah, I want a middle term. Middle ground. In there. Main reason you don't like QD Plaza and Wayland crashes too much for your taste. Yeah, I don't know if it would be crashing for me or not. I haven't used it that long. Back in the early 2000s, I was an edgy, nerdy kid and I used Window Maker. Does it still exist? I dual booted BIOS on my computer. I used alternative Explorer shells on Windows, like Explorer replacements. I think those aren't a thing anymore either. How's Underworld going? Oh yes, video games. Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm worried because I'm lost. This map is really complicated and we dropped here from here. Southwest. Southeast. Secret wall in the southeast. I have to try to find that. Just want Windows to not shut your computer off randomly. Yeah, that's the other thing. As much as Windows is shit, you feel the sting of tiny poisonous needles stabbing into the exposed parts of your legs and arms. Oh boy. Left, right, center. Okay. Left, right, center. Okay. But now I have to deal with the poison. I don't have the runes for... Where is the poison spell? Cure poison. I still don't have the runes for that. So I can do Do I have the rules for healing? I do. Failed? It drained all my mana. Okay. I like the Plasma front end. Like Mint overall more. Is that the RPG maker of OS is window maker? It was fun. It was very lightweight and limited, but I enjoyed it for some dumb reason. See how this conversation, because we're running Linux for 20 years, have no desire to become anyone's tech support. That's perfectly fair, Sunfall. I'm not looking for tech support. There are plenty of forums for that. I'm just talking out loud about stuff. Okay, we're fine. Currently hungry. Am I carrying any food? No, so I have to make my own food. Which we do with Ilem. No, it's not Ilem. Ilem is this. And this and Ilem. No room to create that. Okay. And we eat and eat. Because it's fresh, it tastes great. And we are currently well fed, traveler. And I can cast light again. Just grievance airing. Yeah. Tech support is awkward anyways. Yeah, I'm not looking for that, don't worry. Just shooting the shit. Like, I mean, we could be talking shit about Windows, but what else is new, right? Windows is shit. We're only having these talks because Windows keeps trying to be horrendous. Windows keeps trying to be like, are you sure you want to keep using me? Like, I know it's convenient, I know it's working, but holy fuck. I will go in there. Do I go in here first? I think this is going further along. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go here afterwards. Any idea? Make one direct a different input file? Can give tech support on Linux as long as it's the same distro as yours. As some very veiled proselytizing on your Linux distro. Nice. Magic of Ultima Online in the earliest beta testing days will never be repeated in gaming. I didn't play... When I played Ultima Online, it had been around for like... I think I already had an expansion. I did enjoy Magic in that game. It was surprisingly usable. And then it clicked together because they expanded on the Ultima system with the runes in the words, but based on reagents. Substantial paid programs are written for it. I don't use paid programs. Well, I use video games. I guess those are paid programs. Okay. Stairs up. I might come back here later. Where is this? Stairs down. Oh, it's behind the mountain guys. I haven't fully explored the mountain guys yet. The door is locked. Can I even... Oh, this key opens everything. It's so strange. Okay, I bet all of this belongs to someone, right? Yeah, it does. Of course it does. Yes, this is the mountain people. I haven't explored this yet. And I don't want to right now. Like, I know I have to talk to everyone in here. Tech Talk stream. I'm sorry, Crabmeats. I'm trying to focus on the game again. I have a tech head. So it's very easy to derail me with that stuff. Ultima 9 was bad because EA... Yeah, I know. You know, Ultima Online barely was decent because of EA. Yeah, Ultima 9, I've always been so curious to play it because I freaking loved Ultima 8, but Ultima 9, I heard later there was kind of a nightmare. I don't know. Played it post-patch, still shit. Had a funny shaped box. I think it... Yeah, it did. They did release that source code recently. I did read that about that. Yeah, Valve released the source code to Team Fortress 2 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let me go back to what we were doing in the mines. So I have explored all of this. This takes us to level 3. We can come back here. I have to explore level 3, but that's for later. Let's keep things under control here. You had some fun playing the Command & Conquer stuff. Man, Command & Conquer is such an interesting franchise to me because I played it. I played the first game when it came out a little bit, then I dropped it, then I never played anything again. And I know it's amazing. Oh, that's not true. I did play one. Which one was the one that came on 2 CDs? Each had a different campaign. I might still have those discs actually. But I didn't make it very far at all. I don't know why it never held my interest. I was a kid, I was dumb. That's probably the reason. An early one did. Yeah, this was... I remember distinctly, I don't know why, that if you had the first disc in and you asked to play the campaign of the other side, it had a voice that said, to play the Brotherhood of Nod missions, please insert the Nod disc. And they had a pretty printing on the front with the logos from the factions. Yeah, I never played Dune. I know that Dune 2 technically, like, it predates Warcraft. I played Warcraft first. I really loved it. As most people did. That was my experience with RTS at the time. And yeah, Wolfenstein and Dune, like, First time I played Doom was the SNES port. I loved it. It was a red cartridge. And I was like, oh man, Doom, I've heard so much about this game. Everyone says it's freaking awesome, I have to play it. It was the SNES version, it was awesome. Freaking had so much fun. I think on a single rental, I actually managed to beat like 2 episodes. I didn't beat all of it, I don't think. I had to return the game. I remember I had to go take a haircut on that weekend. And I kept complaining, but Mom, I want to play Doom. I didn't say that, but I did want to play Doom instead. So I remember sitting at the barber's chair and just thinking about the game and listening to the music in the back of my head. And man, why am I sitting here? For better eyesight, use the mantra Lu. So that's for tracking, probably. Or for search. Also fell out with FPSs. Still love RTSs. I haven't played FPSs in a long time. I do like them. Thing is, I think a lot of us got ruined by Half-Life 2. Like, I didn't realize this until I replayed it for save and raid milestones. That game did so much stuff so amazingly well that I realized that, yeah, okay, everything else kind of fails to capture the amazingness of this. I still played Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal and I had a lot of fun, but I don't know. What's FPS you played was a System Shock remake, pretty good. Well, of course it's System Shock. I never touched Half-Life 2. Those games. Oh! Ah! Okay, we didn't have to be caved in. I can break these with a hammer. I didn't realize it was dumb. It breaks into smaller pieces. Right, so this is the way to the monster. Right, so I didn't have to fall into the water. I could just have broken the boulder. You liked Half-Life 1 and 2, was in favor. This also deserves the credit. Does all the things that current games do wrong. Underrated it was Halo that ruined FPS for you. You dumbified. You did play Black Mesa. I did mention this before. When I finally got an Xbox and I got Halo 3 and I was like, okay, man, everyone talks so much about Halo. I have to play it, man. It's going to be awesome. I played it, I beat it, and I was like, this is like pointless. Like no disrespect to the Halo franchise, but I came from a background of playing Quake and Half-Life, and when I played through Halo, I was like, this is why is this a game? And then I realized shared consoles, I guess. But it made no sense to me. Oh, but the multiplayer, yeah, Team Fortress. Like, Team Fortress, the Quake mod. You don't have to go very far. Quake. I don't know, man. The Halo made no sense. I finished the game and I was like, yeah, I guess people like things. I'm not gonna tell them what to like. We're busy playing Time Splitters too. You know what game I really like? And every time someone mentions Time Splitters, I remember it. Hang on. And I think people don't like the game, but I thought it was amazing. Since we're talking first-person shooters. And this was a lot more fun to me than freaking boring Halo. Not shitting on your preference if you enjoy Halo, but I don't get it. This game is really freaking... It's published by Sierra! What year is this? I think this game is on Steam nowadays. It used to be exclusively on consoles. 2007. Didn't realize Sierra was still publishing shit in 2007. Time Shift. Time Shift. This game is a lot of fun. It does have a multiplayer thing. I think I tried it. It was kind of whatever. Was fine, but the single player was a lot of fun, man. It does get a bit repetitive midway through the campaign, but before that it's a lot of fun. It had interesting mechanics it did. Welcoming Mac. The 4 games are the same. Yeah, there are 4 games. I played 3? I played... Why did I play 3 games? I played 3, I played ODST, and I played Reach. I assume the story is different in the games. I didn't notice any differences. We also have them on the 360. Yeah, on the 360 for Halos I have ODST. Yeah, I have those that I've mentioned, actually. But Reach I played from the remake on Steam. When everyone was making time-based FPSs. Singularity, yeah, Singularity is fun. Yes, Jankito, of course. There you go. I have a simple mind. Every time someone says Time Splitters, I think of Time Shift because they are video games. And the name starts similar. Okay, it's a big floating monster. It's oh shit! It's not a beholder. It's not a beholder, everyone. It looks cool. It looks cool. What is the name of this thing? It's a gazer. Yeah, not a beholder, a gazer. Completely different, absolutely unrelated. Very cool sprite. X was damaged. X was damaged. I might want to go to the first floor to the shrine and train repairing and repair my shit because my X is gonna break here. It's not casting spells because I'm close. This thing is dumb. Legally distinct beholder, precisely. Time Killers. Is that the light gun game where you kill dinosaurs? That game is very long. What is the name of that one on the SNES? Time Cop? Same game as well. All of these are very similar. I mean, Time Killers is an FPS. Fighting game, the chainsaw guy who chops off arms. Oh, that one! It kept crashing when I tried to stream it. Come on, we have Beholder at home. Die. Take hits. Stop damaging my X. Okay, I'm gonna have to start this fight with, like, healing equipped. And then I have... because I can't pause the game and equip a different spell. I'm not hitting it. Is it because it's damaged? Okay, it's yellow health. I can't kill it. I probably just need the healing spell equipped. I hit the wall. I hope that doesn't break my axe further. I said a great fighting game, great novel. Yeah, it's very novelty. It's... Yeah, my axe is gone, but I'm still holding it. Okay, I'm not holding it anymore. It did look interesting when I tried to stream it. I think that was on my fighting streams, fighting games stream. Look, I have no health. 3 out of 71. Look, man, no health. And it broke. Okay, so I need to reload just because I need to have an axe. 2 health. We're still going. Okay, we're not going anymore. And a ton of fun in the arcade with it. All the tree, silver tree. Silver tree resurrects silver. Yeah, I just want to know how it works. I'm gonna reload anyway. Oh, it stays here. It's like reusable and everything. Okay, restore game. This one. I was wondering earlier today, if you died, is it reusable? Do you have to find a new one? It doesn't make a lot of sense you have to find a new one because you would just reload anyway. Or maybe like you have to carry the seed and you always plant it. Maybe that's kind of the intended way. Just plant it behind you before going to a fight. Now, I know this is gonna take a while, but I'm strongly considering going up and training repair, and then repairing my shit. I'm gonna do that because I think I might kill it, but I don't want to break my axes while doing that. Not Beholder. I know it's a character, but when I was a kid and someone told me, did you know the Beholder is like trademarked and no one else can use it? And I was like, that's dumb. Has someone trademarked goblins as well? I know it makes sense, but it feels dumb to me. Okay, let's see, does this jump work here magically? It doesn't. That's a long jump. I can just run here and go to the shrine. That's fine. Most trademark is dumped. I think... but that's not trademarking, right? That's copywriting. The thing is, like, we can make all the arguments we want about trademarks and copyright and patents. But the thing is, most of the original arguments are like, we have to protect the small inventors, the small creators, the starving artists that get their shit stolen, and that's an easy argument to get behind. But the truth is, it serves companies. Like, it's going to be abused by whoever has the most expensive lawyers, which is not going to be the poor inventor, the poor artist. Like, yeah, here's the patent, like, go F yourself, we're using it. And then it stifles innovation and all that shit. Yeah, this is decent. This is better. So yeah, trademarking is dumb. Not on principle, but in reality. Not distinguishing. I know. I should have saved before trying that. These jumps can be annoying. Okay, so I'll have to save here. I'm gonna put in a separate slot because this is some backtracking I'm not entirely sure is worth it. And I'm gonna be investing points in skills that I don't know if it is a good idea. Now, the problem with this jump, this one specifically, is that you bump into the wall and you go back like that. I don't know what the shortcut is to... Oh, maybe it's Ctrl R to restore. It is, okay. Because not load, it's restore. Sign Ctrl O. There we go. Chant the mantra. This thing is bugged. My Windows is slightly bugged. Chant the mantra is alongside the save games. Repair. Knowledge and understanding feel you have advanced greatly in repair. How much is greatly? 4. Jacked. That is not a mantra. Mantra. That is not a mantra. You know what? These mantras are short, other than the basic ones. I could technically just do like... just try. Because one is long, the other is Lu. It's like 2-3 letters. Lies. Lies. Not a mantra. I'm gonna get another repair. He went to 7. Oh. You went to 9. Diminishing returns. Interesting. We got 4, then 3, then 2. Interesting. Well, 9 should be good enough. Maybe. I'll save and then I have to run back to the anvil and try repairing stuff, see how well it goes. If I can repair everything with this amount of repair, then that's fine, almost. Okay, what is the shortest path to... I had to take these stairs down. Shortest path would be going south from here. I did read this, right? Yes. Shift AJ is handy. It is very handy. I'm annoyed that it wasn't on the manual. I had to find the reference card instead. Go east, then turn south. West, I mean. Is this in... No, this I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. Yeah. In real life, in 1992, you keep the reference card right next to when you play. I know. I just didn't know the game had one. Reference cards are a fun thing. I have I have a bunch while playing through Shin Megami Tensei. Custom made ones by myself, but still. It's a fun experience. Nope. Shift J doesn't work for this jump. This jump is checked. You need the running jump for it. Gonna go... Maybe I don't have to go all the way down. These mountain people should have an anvil. Right, what kind of mountain people would they be if they didn't have an anvil? And I'm going to talk to all of them eventually. And that's probably the big king. The map is opening. Passage. Remember doing just that while playing World of Zine? Man, World of Zine is going to be so fun when I play it. That game looks like quality. Okay, these bedrolls are unowned. But there is nothing here. There is a... What is that? A flute? Maybe if the bard uses that. Right, was a class, I think. What happens if I use it? You play the instrument. Okay, you can play the instruments. Fun. Unexpected. Once I finish the game a dozen times over, still remember the names and geography of many of the world's locations. I have several bits and pieces from Might and Magic 1 still somewhere in my brain. You wanna hear the mandolin emulated on MMT32? There you go. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not a musician. I'm just gonna open the map here a little bit. And I do want to talk to all these people later. Okay, how do I get to the guy? Oh, the guy was in the mines. What am I doing? I came here because I thought the guy was down here. I completely forgot it was Shack. The South Passage. From the mines. Completely forgot. Many paths. So right, left, right, and then keep going. Right, left, right, and then just keep going. Okay, and if it doesn't work, I'll have to reload and train a little bit more, I guess. Hello there, and consider I did. We seduced any goblins yet? Is that an option? It might be difficult because they think humans are horrendous. What if we could steal the king's wife? Both of them. Well, one of the king's wives is a dude actually, but I'm not discriminating. Suddenly the mandolin drew the aggravating enemy in the map. Who the fuck is playing like shit? Very difficult. I thought it was gonna be slightly better than very difficult. I damaged it. Okay. So this is when I was at 9. Lone. Now I'm at 11. Lone. Now I'm at 13. If I do lone again, 15. Maybe? Okay, let's try that. You can both marry me. Mechanical spoiler you wanted to give me. That it requires a lot of skill. It's fine, I think that repairing our own stuff is going to be worthwhile in the end because we don't want our good items to break. We want to keep them, and paying for it is going to be too expensive. I think it's a fair investment as far as utility skills go. I think it's one of the better investments. Complicated jumps, always save. Almost didn't make it. It's only worthwhile because I'm a gold hoarder. Come on. I have no idea how much gold I'm gonna need to beat the game, okay? What if we need 5 quadrillion and I can't beat it because I missed 2 gold pieces that I used on a single repair? I don't actually know how much he charges you for repairing. I assume it's an ungodly amount. I mean, it is a dwarf. It was right, then left, then right. Well, I can test the assumption, but then I risk being wrong. I can be right. I can be correct if I don't check. That's how people operate these days. Like, if I don't check for the truth, I can just be smugly correct all the time. Eight pieces! It is ungodly. I could buy a new one. My fuck, the axe. Give my axe back. Hard. Okay, it's better. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna be a master repairer in this game. That's my specialty now. Wait, where is it? 13. Wait. Was this before I went to 15? You are not ready to advance. I couldn't advance anyway. Did I? Yeah, 15. I don't want to be wrong on stream. Yeah, that's one of the things you don't do on stream. You don't do math. You don't do drugs. And you don't say things that are wrong. No effect. I'm gonna give it a few tries. Hard is better than very hard. Avatar, Adventure, Master Repairer, Gold Hoarder. I can live with that. Simple to repair the buckler. Well, I can repair everything else, of course. No effect. Wait. Serviceable? Come on, we can do better than serviceable. Very simple, it's still like fail. Fully repaired. Excellent, buckler. Okay, I'm doing excellent everything. This is good, chat. That means if I repair things... Excellent! If I repair things, they increase in value, so I can repair before trading. I can grab broken shit off the floor. Man, this is so good. I can grab broken shit off the floor, repair it into excellence, and turn a profit. I'm gonna be doing a lot of trading in this game, right? Shit. We could be killing monsters. We could be saving princesses. I'm setting up shop. Like Avatar Enterprises. Game has now been broken. Emergent gameplay. Yeah. I'm probably gonna do that eventually. I need to get the mantra for bartering first. Not bartering, charm. And maybe appraisal. But I also need to improve my combat skills, I guess. I'm a level 7 or 8. 8. So I have to be careful because max level is 16. So I need to get my combat skills up. At some point as well. Fine. I guess. Alright. What were we doing? We were repairing your shit. Possible. Partially repaired. I'm gonna keep doing this and saving. Between items at least. Fully repaired. So satisfying. So satisfying, man. Simple to repair. Fully repaired. Outstanding. Use anvil on what? The pants. My dick. Okay. Leather leggings, yes. Partially. I mean, these are simple, I can't damage them. Even if I can, I'm not gonna break them. Okay, fix them again. Fully repaired. I mean, I can probably repair the axe if I try hard enough. You know why they have that animation? Because they know people would be saving and loading and like they would just like make a macro and just click a bunch of times until it works. Hard, okay. Repairing leather by beating to a smithing hammer. You have partially repaired! Oh baby, it's now serviceable. You damaged it? No effect? If I damage it again, I'll reload. Partially repaired. Is it unserviceable? Yeah, it just moved back and forth. We didn't repair it more than we broke it. Partially repaired. Okay, I think this is a save. It's still so the description does encompass multiple levels of repair. Didn't actually land my repairs on my boots. Really? Clicking the boots is difficult. I've had that problem before. Thank you. Fully repaired. Professional work. Excellent, 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 excellent. We just need to deal with the serviceable. Now, if I am going to trade shit, well, I'm not gonna be trading until I damaged. It's still unserviceable. Hang on. No effect. I damaged it again, okay. It's weird that you use an item in the world and then you drag the icon over. Upgrade the quality of food. Your day-old bread is now fresh. Your bread puree is fresh. I mean, people used to beat like steak to make it softer. I think people still do that. Like tenderizer. Yeah, that's what the tenderizer is for, right? Yeah, we can tenderize food, sure. Bang, 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 you see serviceable bread. You joke, but the freshness does indeed use the same variable. You can age the food by throwing it against walls. Can we make fine wine by throwing it against the wall? Can we, if we throw milk really hard at the wall, do we make cheese? I'm gonna throw some milk at the wall. I'll be right back, see if that works. Maybe I need to fold bread a bunch of times like a katana for the ultimate bread. Man, what if you could make bread like that? You just, well, you can make interesting bread by buttering and folding it. I don't know what's called in English, but it's popular. It's a thing that exists. Excellent. Wait, but it didn't say fully repair. I think it's already repaired then. I damaged it. Is it still excellent? It's still excellent, so yeah, it's not full excellent. It's excellent enough. Yeah, okay. Okay, that was our goal here. With that, we can head back to the Not Beholder. We go west. Right, and then we go north. I am going to equip healing. Not here. I'm going to equip healing, and we're going to excellent X the beholder away. Hopefully. It is damaging the X still. We'll have to fix it later. I'm sure some people have played this game where they literally come in here, run in, grab the bag and run away. I don't know if there's anything useful in there, but I can see myself doing that. And then Sunfall is here thinking, man, if he had used that experience to train combat instead, that would have been so much more efficient. Yeah, probably. I bet there's a serviceable X in that bag. There you go. I could use combat spells as well, see if I can attack the thing. You were definitely not thinking that exact thing. We'll get combat skills later. We did get some. We got a lot of defense, which is why I can stay alive for so long. The thing is, I don't have a mantra for axes. Man, if I had a mantra for axes... Ow, I hit the wall. It's still green. A yellow. Yellow now. You know what? I might have to, like, serviceable. I'm gonna keep an eye on my axe. If it starts to get close to breaking, I'm gonna leave, repair, and come back and hope the enemy doesn't regen. It probably does. Yellow? I can't kill it. Come on, we got to yellow. We have a lot of health. We have a healing. One healing. I don't think we have mana for two. Do I have any spells that would like... I don't have any spells that would increase the amount of damage I do, I don't think. I would have like Rune of Warding might decrease the damage I take. Resist blows would resist... But I don't really care about that, I want to kill faster. Ooh, I didn't trade. There's a chain thing right here. Good. Get wrecked. Check. I forgot the dude's name. How is this? Worn. I have a backup X. Maybe I need to fix both. Okay, it's red. Well, if he gets too badly worn, I might need to leave. Worn? Damaged. At least I'm hitting the enemy. Badly worn. Shit. This is badly worn hand axe. So I can't have this one break. Okay, I assume it didn't drop any items. Okay, I'm not gonna be like... Yeah, that's not an incline. I wasn't even looking down. Okay, thank you for the GGs, that was well deserved. Serviceable mail shirt, we're gonna be fixing this stuff. Okay, I did end up exploring all of this by accident. Chasing after that. You know what? Wouldn't now be a good time to save your game? Save your mission? You would, yes, you would. Serviceable leather vest, yep. A sack. Ah, it's empty. No! Runes, okay. Okay, wait, no, these are repeated. Yeah, that's why yeah, one of them is repeated. Oh, fine. Superman crushes coal into diamond, throws milk into cheese. There you go. If I try to add this, it doesn't do anything. It just disappears. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So we have a K. So we can now cast Slow Fall. We can cast Speed. And that's it. For now at least. Missile Protection. Game gives you multiple chances to get. I was wondering about that yesterday. Because if you miss a room because it's on the floor somewhere and you just never find it, you would be jacked. We didn't get a level from that. I did fully expect to get a level. What about gold here? Keep saying that I can get gold from this, but like, look at all the gold. Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't taste. Taste, but don't swallow. That's an amazing quote. Yeah, Sunfall. Oh, I've missed this. Alright, not Beholder. Not that Beholder. Does the look action identify the wall as a gold? I don't think it does, but I mean, it probably does. Rough hewn wall, so it does identify those. So this is a gold veined rough hewn wall. I don't know how to say that. I cannot use that. Yeah, I don't know. You should continue your playthrough. I've been meaning to continue my playthrough for years. Now we're doing it because Sunfall donated to Save and Raid and picked for me to play this game. So he donated in my favor, which I appreciate. I've been meaning to get back to this game since I played it in the 90s and I never did. Okay, so now I do want to go and repair stuff. And then I want to talk to the people here because we completed a mission. Maybe if I talk to these guys, they'll be like, oh, you killed the guy. Yeah, I'm gonna do all of that. Thanks for that. You're sorry when a trip to Japan is everything life continued. Life happens. I stopped streaming for 6 years because of life happening, so I definitely get that. Silver Tree. Did I not talk to Hillstone? I did do this dialogue yesterday. I have some stuff for trade that I don't care. I thought I had. Aspiring miner. I didn't talk to Hillstone. Or did he just forget the conversation? You think I reloaded? But I have it written here. Okay, maybe I did reload. I wonder if I can... since we are on the way, I want to see if I can repair a broken item. Because that would be... that would be so much gold, man. I would have to control myself to not get lost in the entrepreneurship of this game. I'm one of those people who enjoys the concept of a video game where what you do is buy low, sell high, and just travel carrying shit and buy bigger trader vessels. And then bigger. That's a dumb thing about No Man's Sky, where it does have like ships that are trading ships, so they can carry more stuff. But you can literally walk into a station, buy a lot of shit, and just teleport to a different one. You don't have to carry the stuff in your ship, so it's strange. Then the ships got like less specialized with patches, so it doesn't matter as much. But the cargo ships don't make a lot of sense in No Man's Sky anymore. Just because milk isn't cheese doesn't mean it's broken. Did I ever play the X series? I have been itching to get back to it. I spent so much time on X4 the last time. I had taken over 2 entire solar systems and I was setting up these gigantic factories. And I was pondering, do I go to war with everyone and take over everything? But I was playing this on my old computer and everything was slowing down to a crawl. Already. Like But yeah, yes, I have played the X series. It's fantastic, it's phenomenal. Because you can get a smaller ship. Man, that game is so good. You can get a smaller ship and then you pilot it and then you dock into a bigger ship. And none of this is like abstracted. You can literally get up from your seat, walk through the door, go into the bigger ship, go downstairs, find a bridge, and pilot the bigger ship with your smaller ship in it. I literally, like, I didn't look at any guides or any videos, and I'm sorry that I'm going on a tangent here. But I had a mission where I had to blow up a ship, a specific ship. So I had to drive the ship to a particular place and let it blow up. So, but I couldn't be in the ship. And how the hell do I do this? Zero knowledge, zero guidance, no tutorials.
Thank you.
Atomic Dragons of Mars, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in everyone from Atomic Dragons of Mars channel. I'm co-operator stream from Sundays to Fridays, playing through old games most of the time. I'm playing through Ultima Underworld. It was a request from a 7-rate donor, Sunfall, who is in chat. And I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Welcoming everyone. And the Luchiro, long time no see, my friend. Welcoming Thinab. May my Ultima the Underworld away. Yes, I have learned I can grab weak items from the floor, repair them, and sell them at a profit. And I'm flabbergasted by how good this game is. Welcome in everyone, thank you once again for the read. What were you doing? You were playing... What Jet PNC's Gemini Rue? I don't know that game. It sounds like either awesome or jank, possibly both. Is it both? Tell me it is both. Welcome in, my friend. Just to conclude my previous thought, I was talking about the X series. I got this mission and I'm sitting on my small ship that has to blow up. And then I remotely buy a ship on a space station. I hire a pilot. I order the pilot to move as close as I can to me. Then I put an EV suit. I walk out of the ship. I float slowly towards the ship with the other pilot. I board the ship. I take the control. And then I pilot away so the first ship can blow up. And the fact that you can do all of that in a video game, and it's not like click a button, you're on the next ship. No, you have to move towards it and enter it manually and sit down on the seat manually, makes that game absolutely awesome. Gemini Rue is the game. It's a Wadjet Eye point and click. I'll take your word for it. I hope you had fun. You're not Atomic Dragons of Mars, so I replied to the wrong person. But I did hope that Atomic Dragons of Mars enjoyed it. In prison here, already crashing their economy. Yes, that's what I'm down here for. Very good looking sounding fountain clue for you there. But the writing and mechanics are clunky. I try this because Ultima Underworld is so good looking sound and there is drama and excitement. It does deliver all of that. If for 1992, I was flabbergasted by this game as a kid, and now even more now that I can properly appreciate it. So this guy doesn't talk about anything regarding the monster I just killed, so it's gonna be back at the mountain folk. And it's time to do some repairing. Is everything fixed here? Excellent. Serviceable, because I took some damage on that. And the axe almost broke down from killing the Not Beholder. So this might be a little bit boring, but I have to repair this stuff. And I'm not good at repairing. So I'm gonna be failing a few times. Oh, this didn't break, this came broken to me. The UI dragons, yeah, when you kill an enemy, one of them does a little muttly laugh. Like, it's very good. I damaged it, okay. So this is boring because I couldn't get more points into repair skills, so every time I mess up, I have to reload. Kinda sounds like a legit alternative name for how many point and clicks play. Partially repaired, good. Just to calmly play detective. You're playing a detective in Gemini Rue. I damaged it. I talked about this before. I freaking love adventure games. Point and click adventure games. But I have such a hard time staying awake while figuring out things. Like, it really drains the energy from me. Like, what do I do? Where do I go? I've tried everything and I start to fall asleep. I've dropped games that I was enjoying because I couldn't stay awake anymore. What is everyone's favorite point and click game? I always say that my favorite is Day of the Tentacle. I play that once a year. I think it's the only game I play that often. Partially repaired. I played the remaster, it was fine. It kept the same voice acting, that's all I care about. Point and click and hidden object. Mostly love playing point and clicks in bed. Man, I would... My phone, if I was playing on a phone, would fall on my face so hard. You were wondering the other day about the first game to have health and mana UI being represented by blue and red potions. Couldn't think of one before this. I'm sure there is, but I'll be damned if I can't remember either. Yeah, one day I should like play Maniac Mansion. I've never played it, but I heard that game has soft locks. And then it's... I don't know. Excellent. Okay, I need to test if I can repair this. You cannot repair that, okay. I'm gonna regret doing this, but I want to test it. I missed, okay. Is he friendly? Okay, he's still friendly. He didn't mind my attempt murder. Maniac Mansion has a number of soft locks. Best to play friendly chat to help. I damaged the X. Yeah, I figured. I've always looked at that game with a certain fascination, but it seemed almost inscrutable at times. I destroyed the... Well, because it's already badly worn, you damage it too much. You are gonna lose it. I damaged it.
Who are you and
how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith.
Partially repaired.
And I'm the locksmith.
Bjork, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free emotes. Usually start on your back, roll to your side a few minutes later, so no damage. Awkward strains you put on your wrists. But do you play it on a phone? Or like on a tablet or on a Steam Deck? Still taking donos on games requests? I destroyed the X. Yes, everyone, let me pull up. The animation started for Prinker is pretty new too, I bet. I think it's there specifically for... So it takes a while, so you don't just mash buttons until it works. Okay, answering Jenkito's question. Save and Raid was an event where we raised money for the Save Foundation. They do excellent work with Save, suicide awareness and prevention. Now they're still taking donations, I think, until the end of March. So, you know, if you are able to donate, feel free to do so, even though the event is over. And if you go donate, you can select a reward from the menu, and if you type in my name, you can pick a game for me to play. It's a $20 donation, and the money goes all to the Save Foundation, of course, and I am honoring donation requests if anyone makes. I have a line of requests I have to get through. I have 2 more, I think, then I have the milestones. But if you do request a game, it will be added after the line. And right now I can only get to 1 game because I will have to finish Shin Megami Tensei 2 still. But after that I can do like 2, maybe 3 games a week. But yeah. Playing for it will be on a Steam Deck. Yeah, a Steam Deck would probably be good. Maybe a Switch, but then you'll be very limited. And okay, let me keep trying this. It took us like 10 minutes before to fully repair it. And I don't know if I can invest more points into repair. I need to invest some points into combat. But I need the X mantra. I destroyed the X. Now my rule for games is I destroy the X. For requested games, and that's how it worked last year and this year. I'll play it until I beat it, unless it's absolutely jacked. Then I'll play it for at least 10 hours. Which, considering some of the absolute jack games I have played before, 10 hours is plenty. But it doesn't need to be a short game or anything. Like I'm playing through this like the way I'm playing it. Speaking of beating jacked games, would you guys believe that this weekend I had a dream? I dreamed I was playing through Zyklon on stream. And in my dream I had not beaten it yet. And then I beat it for the first time. And the game, in my dream, the game had like 1 or 2 more levels than the actual game did. That's how much Zyklon affected my mind. Just so you guys know, Korean DOS games, not even once. Bonus content, yes. I'm going to request Killer 7. Yeah, it does specify pre-2000. Killer 7 is GameCube, I think. Yeah. That would be a tad too modern for me. Is it part of a franchise? If it is not part of a franchise, or if it is the first game of a franchise, I'm willing to make an exception. Standalone. I'm willing to make an exception to the pre-2000s rule. It's for a good cause, and it is a game I would like to get to someday, and I've heard it's very good. You keep destroying the X. So, you know, no pressure. If you do decide on it, I will take it. Suda's Cracked Brain is a very good franchise. I've only played one game on that series, and I didn't finish it, and I would like to go back to it sometime, which was No More Heroes for the Wii. The game where you play with a guy that has a lightsaber that loses its charge, and to recharge it, you have to grab the Wiimote and do this to recharge the lightsaber. And the game has lawn mowing as well. I have to play that again, man. I didn't beat it. What's the character's name? Travis Touchdown? That's amazing. That's a name. That's a very... How a Japanese game designer thinks American heroes should be named. It's what you played too. Yes, Suda 51. Lots of cracked brains in Clear 7. Who made that game on the Wii that is like a very violent game that is black and white, but the blood is red? Forgot the name of the game. I wanted to check the game too back then and I didn't. All the killers were linked. He made that one free-to-play game actually be because of good mechanics, so I couldn't resist. Let It Die. Is Let It Die the one that was on the PS4? It did seem interesting. Alright. I know what game you're referring to. It does seem very interesting. I almost played it. I almost got past my distaste for free-to-play games and played it. Partially repaired. Slow progress, everyone. I know some of you are very excited to see me do this. It's worn. I'm not doing this specifically to make the X better. I'm doing this so it doesn't break. We can't replace it. Mad World, thank you. That one. That game looks fascinating. Why is it on the Wii? I have no idea. But it is fascinating. I want to play Red Steel. I had that game ready to play ever since I got my Wii back in the day, because it was a launch title. And I still ended up never playing it, and I think it's actually awesome if you are okay with what it is. Anarchy Reigns is the spiritual sequel. Damage the X. Large amount of free games on Steam labeled free to play. Yeah, there are games that are not what you think about when it is free to play and they are labeled like that. They're just free. Okay, I think this is good enough. It's worn, but... Okay, I have to keep an eye out. If it does... Like... Say it got damaged, I have to hurry up and come back and repair. Yeah, small games to get their name. I appreciate those. Let's see if I can find my way back without looking at the map. I can, but it's going to wait. Oh, right, I know where this is. Alright, let's finally and calmly talk to the not dwarves. Were the dwarves here? Yeah, it's just because there's a different passage first. Alright, not dwarves. Yeah, if you say free to play, free is different. Like, free to play means it's not free to enjoy. Searching for a kidnapped girl. What problems? Well, we've one less trouble now that you've gone and slain that nasty beast. Quite a valorous act it was. If you need our help, you just let us know. I would like some general information. Ah, Shaq may be the one you want. As Smith, he is knowledgeable in the ways and workings of his trade and the world. King Goldthirst you should seek out too if you wish to gain his favor. Okay, at least the game works. They did realize I killed the guy. Shall we trade some items first? I do not wish to bother any further. Very well. No tags, the green or blue button to buy it. Ah, yes, the tags on Steam are user defined and it's dumb. Because people think they're funny. They're not. They are not funny at all. And they're gonna be like, herp, herp, derp, look, Kitty Island Adventure, survival horror. Nudity. Herp, derp, I'm funny. And then they'll post like absolute garbage as reviews. To farm clown emotes. Like a lot of that stuff is well intentioned from Steam, but people are jacked. Freaking Scottish people, they ruined Scotland. Freaking Steam users, they ruined Steam. Tags are not reliable. Which is a shame. It would be a lot very... What did I do? Wait. Ah, that's the quick move forward. Ah, that's this... Why would you do shift forward if it moves weirdly like that? It's probably meant to be like one small step. I want to press Ctrl S to save and I press Shift S to move forward a step. Okay, let's talk to the King Goldthirst. He's thirsty for gold. Greetings, traveler. I'm Goldthirst, leader of the mountain folk. Welcome to our hall. Let me write this down. Goldthirst. Imagine the heated rendezvous if Goldthirst met Goldfinger. That would be steamy. Great name. Got his whole character in one name. He's surrounded by piles of gold as well. No ambiguity, yeah. And go look once to your account because it does hard for me to find them in your account. It's even hard if you don't. Ah man, I have too much shit on my Steam library. My Steam library is not navigable. I have like... Whenever I buy a game that I actually want to play, I have like a collection for that. Otherwise, if I just have to go through my own actual library, it's full of garbage. At least they're searchable. Sometimes they're decent. Well met, thank thee, or greetings. It doesn't seem like he cares about flattery. Greetings, your majesty, is respectable. Majesty, is it? Well, thou art good at flattery, if nothing else. This guy is not a goblin. I beg thy pardon, I did not intend to insult thy intelligence with flattery. Well, thou art aware that it is customary to offer a gift when granted an audience? Ah, but I'm giving thee the blessing of my company. My apologies, we have different customs where I come from. Oh. Oh, and that's it? It's still mellow. What brings you back to our hall? I am in search of adventure. Perhaps we can help each other. I have need of such an adventure as thyself. Our minds have been invaded by a terrible monster. I believe that I have slain the beast already. I love this kind of dialogue. And games recognize that properly. I know the word a hero. Was it difficult? Word. It's probably correct, but Jesus, word? Was it difficult? Yes, I was fortunate to have slain it. I'm gonna be modest. And modest as well, see? See? Worth is dank English it is. Truly thou art worthy of this great reward here. A small stooped member of the race of mountain folk scuttles forward. Is he gonna give us a little dwarf? A little dwarfening thing to follow us around? Okay, can we is that the pet? Is this game so advanced that it has pets? Worth is in Diablo 1 actually, I know. Welcome in Absentia 1. Presenting to you a small amulet. Ah. Can't I keep the... You can keep the amulet. Can I keep the small stooped member? That didn't sound very good. Small amulet cast in the shape of a stone cutter's chisel. This was the favorite tool of the great Kulns, the best gem cutter ever to grace our tribe. Got an amulet in the shape of a chisel made by Kulns. I'm taking notes. I never know when I might need this information. Gem cutter. It's his leg that is in Diablo 2. Yes, you use it to open the portal to the call level. Can't call dwarves pets, that's super rude. It is only rude if it is not consensual. Okay, I assumed the dwarf wanted to be my pet, in which case it's perfectly fine. Okay, I do have a comfortable leather collar I can put around his neck, and I would treat him with respect. Okay, just to make it clear. It is traditionally presented to heroes and those who excel in their craft, though are the first, not of our folk, to bear it. May it bring thee fortune. Again, our thanks. It still gives me the option to give him a gift. I do... Do I have anything I can give him? I could give him one, but I need these for trade. No, I thank thee. Farewell. It's fine if a dragon smirks while you acquire a pet. Okay, now I assume I can equip this. I wonder if it changes skills. Oh, I can't equip it. Can I throw it at the wall? I'm gonna assume it's very important. But these are for rings, I can't. I can't equip it, it's just rings. Can I use it? No. Well, alright, this is all for the dwarves. I thought we were gonna have more shit in here, but that's fine. We got an important item. So we have those passages on the left here, we have this passage here. We have level 3 eventually, where we have a bunch of shit that we have to look up, but we're leaving that for later. Mines are done, we have passage here. It might connect with this one, then we have this passage. I typed wrong, not Dead Beholder. It's... I it's a dead, not beholder. There's a difference. Can't use it to actually cut gems and make them more valuable. I think it's in the shape of a chisel and not actually usable. But I can't use it. I can use these. I can't use this. It's an amulet. Oh, I can equip the crown? Undamaged crown. I don't remember where I got this crown. I wonder if wearing it and talking to one of the goblins would do anything. I'm not gonna go back to the goblins to test that. Okay, so I'm gonna check that passage back there first. Okay. Friendly. Oh, Steel Toe. Hello, Mr. Steel Toe. What goes? Halt! Who goes there? Who wants to know? I'm Silvertree. What is thy business here? I come on Goldthirst's business. I doubt your purpose here is legitimate. If you know not the password. Other amulet. That's not it. Because oh, the wait. A password that the king would know. I am a hero. Why wouldn't I know the password? I'm a hero to these people. Do you want to reload? What, because I can't give the... Mellow. He is mellow. Alright, hello there, Shinlock Densetsu. But thank you for the warning, I should keep that in mind. Alright, no thank you. I don't want to ruin the playthrough. Okay, how much gold do you need to be happy? 1. He will do, I suppose. Thou mayst go now. A pox on thee and thy greed. I'm gonna reload. But... tis a fine gift. I'm glad thou dost enjoy it. But... and rightfully so. Okay, I'm gonna reload. It doesn't seem to do anything to gift him. But it's strange. Are any of these named? Enjoying my playthrough, I'm glad. Hello there, for Magpie. Hell yeah, Ultima. So, password? Question mark? Can I show him the amulet? I am Silver Tree. Come and go thirst business. What? I ask the questions here. Might ask thee the same. I ask the questions. Cones. The thing. I'm probably gonna reload after this testing. Can I grab it? Cones. What is that? Speak up. Cones. That's not it. Be gone. Upset. Mellow. Okay. I haven't noted down. No, I haven't. Password. Maybe started at friendly. Well, I suppose Mellow is still good. Right, let's take a brief look here. Quarters of Mondor. We have Mondor here. Just want him angry. Wouldn't like him when he's angry. Friendly mountain man. With food. Greetings to you, Silver Tree. What brings you here? Searching for a kidnapped girl. Is there any way you can help me? Check be the one you want. Okay, this doesn't seem relevant. One doesn't simply... I did think of Mordor, yes. How could I not? But the mountain man is not... Jesus. It's not called Mondor. Quarters of Corby. Corby. Oh, this is a very tall dwarf. Man, they really grow up sometimes. How's the count to add to my torment? Why? Just because you're really tall doesn't make you any less of a dwarf. Of what? Of course not. If I may, I shall ease thy pain. Well, I am beyond thy help. Nay, none are truly hopeless. Let's be virtuous. Wait, my cause is lost, but perhaps I can yet help thee. Canst tell me of Sir Cabarrus? I share the great dream of Sir Cabarrus that the Avatar's way could be pursued by all folk. We sought to gather all intelligent species here in the Abyss and teach them to live in harmony. Alas, it was not to be. The constant bickering proved too much for kindly Sir Cabarrus, and he perished in his sleep. Some said he was poisoned, but I know he died of a broken spirit. Probably not relevant, but Sir Cabarrus died in his sleep. Suspected poison. or broken spirit. Indeed I have, thou mewling child. You have seen the first of torment. His life's work was in this place, and as he watched it crumble, his heart broke as well. I'm sorry to hear that. Does aught remain of his dream? Real question, do I take my notes in English or in Portuguese? I do take my notes in English, and I use my operating systems in English, and I play my games in English, because if you start to deviate, it makes everything more difficult. Like, if I have a problem on my computer and the message that comes up is in Portuguese, then I try to look the message up, I'm not gonna find it. And if I try to translate it back, it might be wrong. So, you know, I never know when, like, for example, I'm taking notes of a game, right? I don't know when he's saying something that might be relevant, like specifically the word. So if I translate it, I might lose something that is relevant. So yeah, I do actually most of my everything in English other than like actual people. Because most of the content I consume and things are doing in English. Like I program for a living, all my code is in English, all my commit messages are in English, because I never know when I might need to collaborate with people from elsewhere. It's like I use it as a default language. This is like, you know, for everything, because it's like a common language. It's the common tongue. I write and speak in the common tongue. It's a common denominator. Also, I save Portuguese for when I want to be fancy. Also get to No, you got a point. You got a point, I'm sorry. When dealing with people in the real world, in mid-space. When dealing with people in mid-space. Well, Sir Cabrous did gather a number of artifacts with interesting properties. He thought the use of those artifacts might assist the colonists as they pursued the way of the Avatar. Unfortunately, the objects were misused by the folk he hoped to help. How so? Each of the 8 items gathered by the Sir Cabrous embodied one of the virtues, but those who now possess the items keep them merely for their intrinsic value, not their higher purpose. Then I shall find these artifacts and put them to proper use. It doesn't do anything. I'm sure if I call Sir Cabrous a fool, this guy's gonna be upset. He's mellow. Was he mellow before? Has thou indeed found a way to help? Get thee from my sight. Aye, but thou must tell me of Sir Cabrous. Are thou certain dost thou wish to hear my sorry tale again? Ah no, what was I thinking? Certainly, it bears retelling. A terrible waste, did nothing good come of it? Artifacts. I'm sorry to hear that. Is that all it has to say? Get the... No, wait, I can help. Well, I am beyond thy help. We are cycling here. Certainly bears retelling. How so? I shall find them. Okay, yeah, I think that's just for lore. He's still mellow. I can't see the word... I don't know if that makes me a nerd, but yeah, of course it does. I can't see the word mellow and not think of the elvish word for friend, as the meme goes. I mean, there's a missing girl and stuff. I'm definitely going on these artifact quests instead of, because I'm RPG protagonist. You know, when I'm... A lot of the time when I'm playing games by myself, Sometimes I talk to myself, like that's one of the reasons I stream. I'm usually talking to myself anyway, might as well have people listening to my madness. And sometimes when a character goes, but why this, or would you really help, or whatever, I just say out loud, I'm the main character. Why are you surprised that I killed the guy? I'm the main character, of course I killed the guy. It was designed for me to kill him. Mr. Mello quite rightly. What is this? It's locked. Does not fit, does not fit. This key fits everything. It's scary. Okay. Carefully. Does this thing belong to anyone? No. Am I hungry? Peckish. I can eat this. Block of incense. Interesting. You didn't have cauldrons. I think the word peckish is also funny. Like it means slightly hungry. Not quite hungry. And I don't know. I can't picture in my mind where the word comes from, and it's funny for some reason. Friendly mountain man. Okay, this guy is regular person. Nothing special. I wish to barter just so we can get out of here. In the house of the Mountain King. What is this? Supply room. Please partake freely, don't mind if I do. I think that's the first time I've seen like supply room or treasure room, and instead of saying keep away, don't enter, keep out, it's please partake freely. It's locked. Well, skeleton key to the rescue. Bedroll. I used that. Oh, the urns can have things in them. I cannot pick that up. Oh, so they can have things in them, but I have worn buckler. Oh, so using these to get the contents is expected behavior. But if I decide to not grab any of this stuff, I might want to not do this because... Worn X, I'm gonna carry this. I'm very heavy. I might have to go and drop stuff at the bank. You want to limit the amount of fat on the floor. These games always had that problem with too much shit on the ground. I'm gonna limit myself to this one then. And then I'm gonna grab this and this. And I'm going to prepare a bag of dump. Add to the garbage pile on the first floor later. We want to eventually sell all of that stuff. Right, still have this passage. Password here, I don't know what to do with it. And going up here. And this probably connects with the other stairs. I don't actually know. Okay. I think I'm gonna be stopping the timer here. And I'm gonna be coming back to this game probably next week.